The seedings here didn't work out too well in their favor. Foggy and FoCuS meeting in the round of 64, in the very first round of TeD Cup 5 in a best of 3. Now we're going to start off on Tide Hunters. Let the show begin. Wait a minute, I forgot something. Let the show not begin yet. 1 second. Boom, bum, bingo. Now we can start. We have FoCuS in the bottom right and Foggy in the tippity top left. Night Elf versus Orc is a matchup we've been seeing a lot lately. Over the last 2 months or so, especially in Asia, the Orcs and the Night Elves have been doing the best. And for that reason, we've seen this matchup plenty. And honestly, it still hasn't changed much. It's still almost entirely about Keeper Hunts Expo versus Blade Master Grunt Shaman counter expansion. Every now and then we're gonna see a talent build coming in as well, but it seems like that's reserved only for very rare specific maps, especially Last Refuge. But Foggy hasn't played talents in forever. Don't even remember the last time he played it. By the way, thank you, Rhinosaurier, aka Hipposaur, for the sub. It's very confusing with you, bro. I never know what to call you. Rhinosaurier or Hipposaur. Seems like they're synonymous. So what we're expecting here is an early Huntress build. A delayed tech from the Night Elf. Keeper trying to level up early, get some hunts, get the expo, make lots of units. It's gonna be up to the Orc to find the Keeper, slow him down, and
a player's forces are under attack.
Get into the mid game in even position. Early shop for the Blade Master, bringing out the items right away. If he creeps both green camps in the middle, that results in level 2, but he's not going to creep the full camp. We've never seen a camp where there's 2 level 4 creeps and 2 level 2 creeps, have we? Because that, as you may know by now, is perfectly level 2. It's perfectly 200 experience. Oh, wait a minute. The Keeper kill a... Huh? Did he kill a peon? First camp shouldn't give that much experience, should it? I still don't know perfectly the experience amounts on this map. I have played it quite a bit, actually. Last week or so, I didn't play that much. But yesterday, oh boy. Oh boy. I was feeling the grind again. Yesterday, I played like 20 or 30 games. And it was okay. I lost quite a few games, to be honest. I didn't play super well. I'm at 2k MMR at the moment, so that's kind of okay. Okay, to be honest, I'm at 1980 right now. Oh, the Blade Master gets the last that he says. Thank you. And Foggy just wasted a lot of time. He ran across the whole map trying to get this one. And that's the thing about the new maps, Tide Hunters and Audiblies. There's lots of green camps around the map. Tons of them. Especially during the first nighttime, it's really hard for the Orc to keep track of the Keeper. Especially if he goes for a tele staff, which he's trying to do. Oh, sick grunt block. Gets the tele staff and the dust. Not a great early game for Foggy, really. First Huntress now out finally. Second Huntress coming out after. And now he should certainly be able to get that level 2 finally. What you can do, for example, is send one Huntress here. Send one Huntress here. And then you can staff to one of them. And there's usually no way that the Blade Master can keep track of everything. Wisp up here on the high ground. I told this to Care already. Care is the guy who made this map, Tide Hunters. And by the way, I think it's a great map. I think it's an amazing map. But these trees here, these 3, are way too good for wisps. I told him that before. I think these should be removed. It's crazy how strong that is for wisps. So the Blade Master did show up and harass the Keeper a little bit, but he did get level 2. And some great items. Circlet, Claws, And here now comes the expansion.
A player's forces
FoCuS would
are
love to
under
cancel
attack.
this one. And he's got a lot of grunts to do it with as well. Oh, is he gonna creep this? Ooh. Okay, it's a big camp. He's gonna get close to level 3. But with these grunts, he could definitely cancel the expo. However, perhaps he feels that losing 1 or 2 grunts in the process wouldn't be worth it. And maybe he's right. But it's also free creeping going towards the keeper. And we all know how dangerous it is if the keeper gets level 3 early into the game. We got the alchemist coming out looking for a creep jack, expecting the shadow hunter over at the natural perhaps, but that's not the case. Oh, nice wisp scout. Foggy, does he see it? Well, now he certainly does. Knows about the shadow hunter. Blade master got a parry up, which is decent. Not amazing, but it's alright. And this little green camp here would be enough to give level 3 to the keeper. So the difficulty here in the early mid game is keep the expansion safe against the blade and harass the shadow hunter creeping at the same time. Normally, if you have a level 3 keeper like this, only the keeper is enough to deal with the blade, and the hunts and the alchemist can try to find the shadow hunter because like the keeper's level 3 is so strong, also the shadow hunter's level 3 is super strong with the serpent wards. Oh my god, he's got mirror image. What? Hitman, are you in chat right now? We talked about this before, that level 2 mirror image can be pretty good at times for exactly this. Especially if you can get a cancel on the expo. It didn't lead to a cancel, but it led to the blade surviving. Mirror image on level 2. Pretty cool. It is a big drop in damage, to be fair. It's 15% less damage. But it's very good against Entangle. So the expansion was not cancelled. It's a pretty early expo, all things considered. I wonder if this was the right call. Creeping this camp. Thank you, LeCrest Fallen, for the resub. Oh, and Bossio. Thanks for the sub. Well, technically speaking, not having crit isn't 15% less damage. Having crit would be 15% more damage. So, comparatively, going from 115 to 100 damage is a little bit less than 50%, but that's technicality. Blade almost level 3. Alchemist is struggling here with levels at the moment. Oh, 4 wisps in the gold mine. I feel like this has been happening a lot lately. Like, ever since WGL Summer. He's not gonna realize it. Whoopsie. FoCuS trying with the counter expansion. He does have one Wind Rider. Doesn't want to overmake Wyvern. He can turn into a bad investment quickly as they get countered by archers pretty hard. Oh, he doesn't have improved bows! Oh, Foggy. Pretty big mistake to have that so late. It is coming now, finally. FoCuS gets the big item. Big Inval Potion, good for him. Oh, the Shadow. Oof. Was dropping very low right there. Foggy committing into the fight. Sniping the Shaman right away. But I don't think that was the best target fire by Foggy, really. Nice heal scroll there, though. And of course, the goal here for FoCuS is to hold on, buy time for the counter expansion, which is about halfway done. And that seems to be working out. Yeah, that really wasn't the best control by Foggy. He was messing up quite a bit there. Oh my goodness. He's not attacking him. Could have forced that Inval Potion there if he just attacked more.
player's forces are under attack.
Foggy definitely with some clear errors in the micro department. But it's not the end of the world. The expansion is still standing. Fully mining now finally. But FoCuS has his own counter expo. And now we have a heavy transition into archers. Second attack upgrade coming in now. Foggy's still on 50 supply. Not making a shop, by the way. A lot of night elves skip the shop to save the resources. Don't want to go into clarities. And staff and mana potion. Rather want to save all that gold to invest more into units and upgrades. Remo has a cold. I don't have a cold, I have allergies, bro. These are allergies, and they're very annoying. Thanks for your concern, though. So we mask for the Shadow Hunter. That is super good. Level 4 Shadow is a huge level up. Having access to level 2 Serpent Wards and Heal Wave is a massive deal. And the Shadow's gonna get there in just a moment. You can also go for a Heal Scroll. Still keeps the cloak. You never know if you might need it one day. Alright. The Alchemist took forever to level this game. I think this is the two big mistakes by Foggy this game is first that botched engagement over here, where his control was pretty bad. And secondly, the Alchemist's creeping was terrible. Still on level 3. Oh, that heal ward in the back is very nice. Ooh, mass lightning shield. Alchemist has no mana. He's not moving the archers. Fine level 3 now for the Alchemist. But the army here for FoCuS isn't too big. Mass archers, especially with the Scroll of Speed, have a lot of DPS. Surround the Shadow Hunter, but he has an Invul Potion. May have to use it soon. Oh my god, the lightning shield's everywhere! Oh, Jesus. I think it just ran out on some of these archers. Foggy really wants to get the 0 kill. He's not gonna get it. And this was another pretty bad engagement by Foggy. Doesn't even have Entangle to kill this Raider, and it's looking better and better for FoCuS right here. This Wind Rider is still alive. The cool thing about having one Wind Rider is also it draws a lot of archer focus, and it can end up reducing the archer DPS by a lot. Because the proper way to deal with the Wind Rider is not to focus it with all the archers, but only to focus it with like 3 or 4 that are in range. So come to think of it, just having one Wyvern as like archer bait is kind of cool if you control it perfectly. Foggy's getting slaughtered. He's got 1,000 gold, but wasn't able to spend it. Alchemist dropping very low as well, and FoCuS level 4.5 on the Shadow. The Soul Mask is absolutely glorious. Oh, almost a crit, leading to the Alchemist's demise. Quick purge. Nicely done. He saw that Entangle coming a mile away. And Foggy's just getting trashed. Oh my god. 8 units in queue. Make an armor upgrade, Foggy. Armor upgrade. Shop. Make stuff. It may not be over yet, but FoCuS is in a grand position. Producing more and more units. Would love to see some more upgrades from him as well. Lumber is a bit low. Maybe you should make 1 or 2 more peons here, FoCuS. But look how razor thin this build is by FoCuS as well. He doesn't have reinforced defenses. He's got 1/1 upgrades, second armor upgrade finally coming in now, and he's got hardly any lumber to work with, so he's min-maxing his resource spending to the max. Lightning shield in the back once again. In these late game fights, the Night Elf always needs to bring in defensive wisps to detonate against these lightning shields, and well, it's just way too much at this point. It's way too much! Good late game play here by FoCuS. The top Asian orcs have really figured out how to play well against this Night Elf style. We saw that 1.5 weeks ago when Lin won the Smile Cup, which was such a sick performance, by the way. Foggy finally wants to get this Blade Master, but he's not going to get it. Keeper goes down, and that is GG. Pretty well done, but there by FoCuS. My little mini highlight of the early game is the mirror image on level 2. That was kind of cool. Gotta be honest with you boys, though. Gotta be honest. That was pretty bad played by Foggy. That was not good. Let's be real here. Let's be real. If Foggy wants to get far in this tournament, he's going to have to play a lot better than this. But it was only one map. Foggy can definitely bounce back from it. The concerning thing here, however, is Titan is supposed to be a pretty good Night Elf map. Not a crazy good map, not like, you know, Amazonia or something. But yeah, there it is. What is the map pool here, by the way? I think it's just the new DreamHack map pool, I would assume. Alright, map number 2 is Conceal Hill, which is also supposed to be a pretty good Night Elf map. Not very favored, but decent, decent. I don't know how the cross server now works with Flowbot. Well, we're not playing on Flowbots here, because this is TeD's tournament. It's a Chinese tournament. We're playing on Netties, which of course means Foggy is playing with a lot worse ping than FoCuS is. So Foggy is definitely forced to play with a handicap here. But he was able to get very far in tournaments and win tournaments before on Netties. So he is one of the best European players, one of the best adapted players to the Netties ping. We're also... he's going to be playing in WGL? Thank you, Tripkey, with a 10-month resub. Says, yo, mofos. Yo! Breh. What's up? Let's go. Map number 2. We're gonna go to CH. Foggy in the top right. FoCuS in the bottom left. So what Foggy needs to do this time is get level 2 on the Keeper faster, spread out, make it hard for the Blade Master to find him. Proxy expand, probably here, I would assume. And especially level up the Alchemist faster. FoCuS is going to be using a Peon Scout this time. He didn't do that on map 1, did he? I don't think so.
Players' forces are under attack.
So for the Orc, it's very important to have very well thought out creep route early. You want to get some items, you want to get some experience, but you also want to be in range and able to slow down the Keeper. Because, as you know, is very clear by now, preventing level 3 Keeper, at least for a while, is very important. Some Orcs have been trying to go for the shop creep. With the Blade Master, there's a unique mechanic where you can do the Windwalk trick, where the High Priest doesn't cast Inner Fire and doesn't cast Healing, which makes the camp much, much easier to creep. But it takes a long time that the Keeper can be using to creep up elsewhere. Speed scroll used. Oh, wow. Blade Master pops a speed scroll very early, expecting the Keeper over here at this green, but the Keeper is at this green. And now FoCuS forced to continue creeping because he lost track of the Keeper. Now going to creep this one, and here we see the Windwalk trick. The High Priest not casting any spells, and that makes creeping this camp pretty easy. But it's going to take a while. The Keeper got level 2. Oh, and look at this. Foggy knows that FoCuS is around the corner, now he can kill the Grunt. 2 entangles should be enough. Item and last hit, go to the Blade Master, but the Grunt's gonna go down, and that's definitely painful. FoCuS gonna have to... Oh my god. The Grunt survives! Oh, big mistake by Foggy again. He was too greedy to use the next entangle. He could just use the entangle, that would have been the kill, and now the Grunt's healing for free at the fountain. Foggy! That's a big missed opportunity. These Grunts matter a lot, especially when tier 2 rolls around and the Shadowhunter is going to need to start creeping. However, the Tree of Life should be coming up. Blade Master's quite hurt. He's going to need to use some heal salves.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh wow, this tech is... Whoa! This tech is super late. It's because, of course, we had expansion into tech. Foggy gonna de-ward the sentry. There's a second one somewhere. Ah, there it is. Foggy gonna continue to creep, but he's still pretty far away from level 3. The Huntress chasing around the Blade Master is pretty cool, making it harder for him to heal, forcing a couple of Windwalks perhaps. When can Foggy actually creep this, though? The tree has to walk over, and he has to have like 3 hunts at least.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wait a minute. FoCuS could just attack here with Hex and Wyvern, right? I'm not liking this position for Foggy too much, boys. Gotta be honest. And the Blade finds the Keeper again. Foggy's trying to get bits of experience here and there to get that level 3. Oh, he stole the dust. Interesting. Ah, I see what he's doing. Okay. He's trying to distract the Blade and then staff into the north to creep here. That's pretty cool. And FoCuS kind of falling for this trick, I want to say. And the Shadowhunter coming out. Okay, Shadow's gonna be too late, so I'm liking this play now more by Foggy. This tree is so early, the Shadowhunter can't really attack it. But if FoCuS had been more on point and had perhaps bought a staff here and then staff to appear in the north, this could have been a little problematic maybe. But okay, interesting build by Foggy. Super late tech, early expansion, and that's level 3 now. The Wisp scouts in the south, knows what's going on.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the tree's gonna start entangling soon. Alchemist comes out. Oh, the Hunters are being capped back just to deal with the Blade. Interesting. We also now have the Sentinels. Oh, detonate! Oh, that's a surround! Wow, quick reactions by Foggy. Very nicely done. Detonate drains the mana. And that's the Blade going down. Oh, it's a cool build by Foggy. I'm liking it more and more. I mean, this Blade Master kill is gonna be a fortunate find for him. Another detonate just to make sure. In the meantime, Alchemist and Keeper are in the south harassing. Purge comes through, is gonna save the Shadowhunter, but the Grunt is gonna go down. Expansion gonna entangle. Rest of the army coming in. One Huntress was lost. This is the only thing that didn't go perfectly here for Foggy. And the Ukrainian is having a marvelous beginning to the mid-game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gonna cancel the heal salve with an acid bomb, because why not? FoCuS was thinking of an early counter expansion. Well, that's not gonna happen. Foggy again, sacrificing Alchemist progress for harassment, basically. Oh, keeper stuck in the main. Ah, no, Foggy doesn't wall off the main anymore. Interesting. Most Night Elves wall off their main, but Foggy intentionally doesn't do it to not get stuck.
A player's forces are under attack.
And there we go, Expo finally fully mining. Tree's a bit damaged, but should be getting repaired here at some point, I would imagine. Now we have upgrades starting to come in. Parry up for the shadow. There's Purge. Oh, Purge gamers. There it is. Oh, nice detonate. Drains the mana again. These detonates by Foggy have been amazing. Especially the one up here. Was beautiful. Blade Master's finally back. But the Raider's gone. Acid Bomb again. The one Wind Rider very hurt now. Alchemist, of course, can attack air. The only melee hero in the game that can attack air to next. Oh my god. This game is over. This game is over. Pretty cool build by Foggy, I gotta say. Delaying the tech, going for the early expo. But it was FoCuS who made the mistake of allowing this to happen. He was getting distracted by the keeper. Going for the shadow again. Is he dead? No, he's fine. Foggy now pretty much completely out of mana though. Gonna have one more acid bomb to use, and I think the moon juice. Oh yeah, it's looking dicey. Oh, he's rushing tier 3. I like that it's a shop this time. He's definitely gonna need a moonstone here soon, and some clarities. Foggy may have to TP out here. This could easily be an overextension. TP transferred. Oh, but he was hexed. Uh-oh. If the keeper goes down now, that's the way back into the game. Oh, Foggy. Heck is going to be ready in a second. There it is. Oh my god, the Raider's coming in for the end snare. Oh no. Oh, what a disaster. Big ultra yikes. Nice sentinel to spot the wyvern. Oh my god. Double tap and revive. That was very expensive. But he's got no mana. Oh my god, the next hex. Oh my god. Okay, he's bringing the wisp against the hex. Woo. Woo. That was painful. Is Foggy still in the lead? Is the question. I think he is. I think he was far enough ahead that he could afford this unmitigated disaster. Alchemist still pretty far away from level 3. Counter expansion coming up now. But Foggy is getting to tier 3. He's gonna have it. Oh my god, he still didn't have improved bows this whole time. Oh, Jesus, Foggy. Bruh. Still didn't repair this tree, by the way. Dude, imagine one sapper out of nowhere.
A town is under siege.
Kaboom. Invis on the keeper. He probably wanted to go to the expansion to cancel it, but no time for that now. But he's got the Orb of Venom. That's a lot more damage coming into the mix. But the keeper needs to attack to make use of it. Very good trade for FoCuS. Okay, he's gonna lose 1 unit. He almost traded 3 units for 0, but does lose 1 Raider here. Marksmanship upgrade coming in. This is going to be a big damage boost for the archers. We're expecting a Potom as well. Here she is. And I think Foggy should just play passively now. Just creep. Get Alchemist level 3, level 4. Bank a bit of gold. And then go to like 70 supply. Make some more wisps. Get some more upgrades. FoCuS' counter expo is going to be finished, but dealing with a tier 3 fully fleshed out line of army is going to be very hard. Alright, here come the wisps, here come the upgrades that we'd like to see. Big item here. Ooh, lion horn. That's amazing. Folks get robe for the shadow, also very good, and level 4 for the blade, and almost level 4 for the shadow. These are huge levels for these two heroes. I think he's gonna have to retrain though. In the late game, you don't really want to have Hex too much, but then again, now that he's facing archers and not hunts, maybe it's not even worth it to go into serpent wards anymore. Oh, Foggy, why are you attacking, bro? You could just be creeping the red camp. Archer armies are quite frail in low numbers, but if you get to 70, 80 supply, it's really hard to take them all out. Okay, Foggy has a million scrolls though. Blows up the shop right away. Can take out the burrow easily. There's no reinforced D. Scroll protection scroll, the beast scrolls of healing. Pretty sick inventory, gotta say. Oh, one purge and that's level 4 shadow. He did have heal wave 2 already though. And in we go. Attacking the Potom right away. Nice mirror image, gets out of the entangle instantly. Invul potion transferred. Potom's gonna survive at least for a couple of seconds. She is of course very squishy. Shield's coming into the back as well. Foggy did not bring wisps into this fight. Also doesn't have a second orb of venom yet. But it seems like the firepower here is enough. FoCuS' army wasn't quite big enough yet. Blade Master taking a good chunk of damage there as well. Forcing the Invul potion. Blade Master, hardly any items. Not looking too impressive. As the Shadow Hunter goes down, the Keeper is staffed home. He made it to level 5. The Potom made it to level 2. And that is going to be the GG called. And Foggy does get the win here. It started off quite well. Cool build, unique build by Foggy with that fast expo. I think FoCuS playing way too passive against that fast expansion. If you see that the opponent is expanding so early and he's taking so late, then of course the entire game hinges on the fast expansion. So in that case, I think he should have played way more aggressively with the grunts. Keeper was only level 2 when he was creeping the expansion. Imagine if FoCuS shows up there to creep Jack with Blade Master level 2 and 3 grunts. Would be a disaster for Foggy, so I think also a bit of a risky build by the Foxter. But it works out here. Good surprising element is going to bring us to the third deciding map, which normally should be either Last Refuge or Concealed Hill. Wait, what am I saying? Last Refuge or Northern Isles. That's what I mean. Alright, boys, don't forget to invite me. Thank you, TeD. The man himself is inviting me here and all the players. He's also in this game observing and casting, which was a very clear choice. This is definitely the best round 1 game that we have. In the next round, the winner will go up against Fast or an unknown player. So it seems like Fast is the more likely opponent. Players are in. We are ready. And indeed, the map shall be Northern Isles, which I think is the best orc map so far out of the 3 we've seen. It's usually quite a bit more difficult for the keeper to find a reliable level 3 here. And use that tempo to his advantage in the mid-game. Northern Isles for that reason, because the keeper doesn't creep so easily. Also sees a lot of Ancient Protector pushes. Not a full committed, like 4 Ancient Protector push, but just 1 Ancient Protector as distraction to get up an expansion in the meantime. I'm sure that's also going to be at the forefront of FoCuS's mind. And we're going to see how he's going to try to play against that. Especially in the early game, the Orc definitely is the reactive party. He has to check out what the Nihilov is doing. He has to have proper counters laid out. And has to execute to make sure he doesn't get caught off guard by many different things that can happen. Keeper creeping, early expansions, APs. In the meantime, FoCuS will want to creep some things himself. What Fly popularized here is going for the consumables early. The Flesh Eater right here. Don't go for the claws, they slow you down too much. Just go for the Flesh Eater and hope for illusions or sentry ward. And then you have a lot of scouting info, which is very valuable to the Orc early on. He's mining with only 3 peons. What the hell? Is that normal? I thought 4 was normal. Okay, he had it early on lumber to get the early shop, I see. Blade Master coming, gonna have the items right away. And is gonna go into the middle here. How expensive is this? Not much. 20 or 30 gold? That's fine. Again, we're going to see a peon scout.
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy hoping for the circlet here. That is definitely the best item, especially for Night Elves early on. Oh, is he going to be cheeky with the peon? Oh, almost had a window there to get that kill. And Tangle first. Okay. Wisp detonate. So, quite a bit of mana using the blade already. Getting detonated and using the mana burn. Didn't get the experience there. Oh. Close, but it checks out. Gonna go now for the Flesh Eater as well with the Entangle, taking quite a bit of damage here. But does he have to use a second Entangle? Ooh. Is that worth it, man? I'm not sure. He lost 75 HP for this item, but he did get level 2. Alright. Claws and Sentry Wards, good items for the Keeper. What does the Blade have? Also Sentry Wards. Also a great find for him.
A player's forces are under attack.
They're gonna get a bit more experience, and now it falls nighttime. Foggy was waiting for that time. He wants to be left alone to creep up a little bit right now. Would also love to get this Telly Staff, but that's the thing. FoCuS knows he's gonna try to go for the Telly Staff. Wakes up the creeps. Nicely done. Very nice play by FoCuS. He gets the Telly Staff. Foggy goes for the dust. Oh. And the 2 sentries seeing each other. Wait. Wait a minute. Is this Foggy's? Yeah. But I didn't want to de-ward it because it would take too much time, probably. Foggy definitely is struggling here with his leveling. Again, the early expansion.
A player's forces are under
Before the
attack.
tech. This seems to be Foggy's new build. Alright. He's gonna dewat the sentry. That's kind of cool. So, Foggy's gonna have to use the next sentry to get rid of that one. And of course, Foggy knows where it is. And he uses the dust to get rid of it. Alright. Only one sentry left now, standing over here. Oh my god, the tech only starts now. Oh my god, that's so late. Whew. Everything seems so late. Even the expansion isn't that fast. Where'd Foggy's money go? Didn't really buy anything. Just the dust. These sentinels also seem like a bit of a waste, considering there's a sentry ward here, but alright. So again, the goal here for Foggy's build is he wants the expansion to be finished and at the gold mine before the Shadowhunter can ever do anything about it. On this map, I think it's the better call not to be aggressive with the grunts, because it's an easy expansion to creep. But on Concealed Hill, it's a very different story. The expansion is much harder to creep. Keeper finally gonna get his level 3 here in the middle. And the tier 2 is about to finish soon. But this is again gonna be a very underleveled alchemist. In the late game, it's the alchemist heal spray that keeps you competitive in these fights. But Foggy's idea is probably to play with a tempo lead. Have that expansion early. Get a big army. Oh, and he finds a great item. Book of the Dead. That would be perfect for an attack right now. While the Shadowhunter is not yet level 3, he did get a big mana potion though, so also great items for the Orc. Foggy forgetting about one of his hunts.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Wants to go for the Alchemist. Foggy, go, go, go. Now he has it. Now he wants to creep jack. But this Huntress, another small error by Foggy. So FoCuS has plenty of Shaman now. Oh, Archer coming in from the back for a bit of a block. That's pretty cool. Trying to surround the Shadowhunter. That's not going to be easy on this ping. Oh, but he gets it! Wow! He's going to try to pop him out. Foggy, is he going to try to go for the counter pop? Well, Keeper is in trouble himself, so he's going to have to TP out of here. And that's a very good defense by FoCuS. Cost him an invul potion, but everything for him survived.
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper heals up one more time, but now again, Moon Juice is completely dry. Improved bows now coming in. We're going to see an Archer transition here soon. And the Shadowhunter... Oh, he didn't solo creep this. He didn't get level 3. But he can creep this pretty easy. Ooh, that was looking a little scary there. Getting the items from the shop. Scroll of Healing and Scroll of Protection. And Foggy, since he doesn't have the fast Alchemist, like we normally see with the Dio's build, it results in him not having map control so early. So he doesn't get the second camp. This one is going to go to FoCuS. Gets level 3 Shadow. And against these mass hunts, he's going to need the Serpent Wards. Ring +4 and Heal Potion. Great items for the Alchemist. Rope of the Magi. Also very good for the Shadow. Oh, and it perfectly works out. Alchemist gets level 3 just barely. That's pretty nice. now we have an attack on the other side. So much mana on the Shadowhunter Wisps coming in for the detonate. Don't connect too well. Archer count is decent right now to deal with the Serpent Wards. Growth protection used. And wait a minute. FoCuS is running into a corner here. This is a little sketchy. Heal spray. There it is. Archers are gunning down the Serpent Wards, doing a good job. Big mana potion committed though. And it's going to be a lot more mana on the Shadow. A bit of detonate coming out. With detonates, he could be sick from the back. And FoCuS, he maneuvered himself into a death trap here, it seems. Ooh, that's a lot of grunts going down. FoCuS, he was looking decent. Again, of course, he was trying to buy time. But why did he commit into this corner? Oh boy, that was a lot of units dying. Another shaman here. Could be another shaman here, perhaps. Oh my goodness. He's gonna get the next heal scroll as well? Oh my god. FoCuS! That was definitely an overextension. Looking good now for Foggy. The army right now for FoCuS is just... it's a joke. Foggy not gonna attack the Expo. Although this tower would have gone down quite easily without reinforced defenses. Lots of lumber here on the Orc side. Could have perhaps afforded reinforced defenses, but doesn't have it here now. Wonderful heal spray once again, but the Alchemist is very low mana. Foggy doesn't have many spells to work with here, but he has 2 scrolls still and 68 supply. 1-1 upgrades. Could be a little bit better situated there. Second attack upgrade coming in now. How do you stop this? This just looks like it's too much. Oh, the Blade Master. Okay, it's not gonna go down. There's a purge with his name written on it. Even some wisps here coming in. There's a juicy detonate there in the back, and well, that's just too much. I think we're gonna say goodbye to FoCuS here, ladies and gents. As everything is going down for the Korean. Good game here by Foggy. His new style, the late tech fast expo, seems to be working out pretty well. And FoCuS is gonna GG out, and Foggy makes it into the next round.